Ayyan had recently moved into an old house on the outskirts of the town. It had an eerie charm with its cracked walls and dusty windows, which had been shut for years. The locals often spoke in hushed tones about the house, referring to it as the House of Shadows. But Ayyan, being a skeptic, dismissed the rumors. He believed they were just ghost stories meant to frighten people. On the first night in his new home, Ayyan lay in bed trying to sleep, but something felt off. A soft whisper echoed in the walls, so faint that he couldn't quite make out the words. At first he thought it was just the wind. However, the whispers grew louder and clearer, almost as if someone was speaking right beside him. Ayyan's heart began to race. He checked the house but found no one there. The whispering continued, and with it, a strange, cold sensation filled the room. The following days brought more unsettling occurrences. Doors opened and closed by themselves. Furniture seemed to shift when he wasn't looking. And at night, Ayyan could hear footsteps in the hallway, despite being completely alone. One evening, in a desperate attempt to understand what was happening, Ayyan ventured into the attic. There, hidden under dust and cobwebs, he found an old, worn diary. The diary belonged to the house's previous owner, who had mysteriously vanished years ago. The last entry read, "I hear their voices. The house is alive, and it wants me." Terrified, Ayyan tried to ignore the events, but the strange occurrences only escalated. One night, the whispers became deafening, filling the entire house. A cold wind blew through the house, and the shadow of a tall figure appeared at the foot of his bed. The figure had hollow eyes and pointed towards the attic. "Leave the house," the shadow whispered. Frightened, Ayyan rushed to the attic, where the temperature dropped sharply. Strange symbols were drawn on the walls, and the floor creaked under his feet. As he touched one of the symbols, a chilling voice echoed through the room. "You are not alone." In that moment, Ayyan realized that the house wasn't just old, it was alive, and it wanted him to stay forever. Overcome with fear, Ayyan ran out of the house, never looking back. As soon as he stepped outside, the whispers stopped, and the house fell silent. The next morning, the house stood empty, waiting for its next occupant.